Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Pasini. Today is September 15, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Before I start the news, I want to share some eBay news with you guys. I think it'll be very interesting, so please stick around. But before I start, I just want to show you something what's in this little package I did the other day. Did an unboxing with it, and I just want to go over it really quick. I am not sponsoring this. The company did not contact me to sponsor them. Every now and then I like to give a free shout out for companies who I do business with. Well, in this particular case, for this item here, and I'm going to show you really quick. I'm going to move my webcam down here. So let's go right down to here, my desk here. Like this. There we go. Just keep it that way. All right. Don't mind the tripod stand back there. I have no choice how to do it that way. But anyway, if you are interested in this here, I will drop a link below, down below here in the comment section. This is what I picked up. Yes, I picked up this gimbal, which is from Fiotech. It's the Gimbal 2, and as you can see, you get a nice case with it, and you get the instructions with it. And this, yeah, the case is not really bad actually. You get some instructions with it here. Okay, you get these little instructions. Look at my glasses on here, folks. Yeah, here you get the warranty card. Okay, it is an American. Yeah, they have a number here as well. You will get the Gimbal guide here. Can you see it there? Right there. I think I got the contrast too bright on my my webcam here. Sorry, guys. And it also comes in English and I believe in Chinese as well, Chinese language as well. So it's got two languages here as far as I can see. All right, maybe another one. I'm not really sure. It looks like all Chinese, but anyway, you got that. You got the warranty card, and then you get this little card here for the scan. Like, in other words, to again, one side's Chinese and the other side there, to do the motion tracking. I got to read up on this here. I want to read a little more on this here about doing the motion tracking. Supposedly, this here, you could do that there, it'll follow you. Also, outside of getting all that stuff there, of course, you're going to get the charging cord that gets plugged into the side. Let me take the gimbal out. It will go over here. You remove this little rubbery thing here like that. I don't have fingernails, but anyway, you get the gist of it, and it would plug in like this here, and then you plug it into your laptop. You also get this stand, which is nice. You get a stand with it. Okay. Now this is fully charged. I'm not going to do a demo on it right now. Maybe another time, because I want to do the news, and I don't want this video to be too long. But you get a little tripod with it. Okay. And it's also telescopic. My thing over here. It's also telescopic, so it comes out. I don't know how many inches it comes out. Wouldn't you? I would say it's like maybe 8 to 10 inches or something like that there it extends to. Well, I mean, you got to count the whole thing as well, but it's also, that's what I like it. That's what really sold me on this here too. Plus, I seen a demo on it. That's what really got me got my attention to this here as far as I want to buy it. And of course, this box, what you see here, this little box here, this is where the stand came in. This little one here, this little box, let me move this guy right over here. This little one over here, this little box that they give you, comes the little hand strap here. If I get it out. Boy, it stinks not having nails, right? Well, I think you guys get the gist of it if I can get it out here. Yes, you get the little hand strap here, which you attach. It attaches right over here. It goes between here, and you put this on here and keep it on your hand. This way, if it does fall, you got the strap to protect it. No, I didn't put it on just yet. I got this thing, I think sometime last week, maybe? Something like that. And I'm still playing around with it, trying to get the feel of it, to see, to make it work and stuff like that. It's pretty much, a lot of it's with the, what do you call it there? It's a lot of clicking on here. For example, like all the connections, all your commands are over here. You would click this on, I think, 2 times to make it pan, and then another time here. This one here powers it off. Then you hit the trigger button over here. This one here will resets it. It's got a whole little bunch of features. I'll get into it, and, as time goes on, I'll definitely do that as well. Let's see what else you get here. Hold on for a second. Oh yeah, and then with this here, this is where this came in that bag. This one here, you get a bunch of little cables here for, I guess, different phones. And they had one for the iPhone. Now, when I did the unboxing, this one here is for the iPhone, but the only thing I noticed, this is a little shallow to go into my iPhone. Okay, I got the iPhone 5S. It's a little shallow. Shallow means when you put it in, it just kind of like drops right out. So I'm going to contact them, but otherwise you get additional ones, I guess, for different phones. Okay, but the one with the iPhone, like this one here, this one here, I consider 5S. What you would do is, once your phone is mounted in here into the unit itself, it has a little USB here, okay? And you would pop this rubber thing out, and this is where this would go. This would connect in here, okay? And while it's connected in here, you would pop that into your iPhone, and now you could get the additional power from your what do you call it there? The gimbal, which I wouldn't recommend doing. They say the same thing for the simple reason is because then you'll drain the power here. According to the instructions from when I was looking at the other website, YouTube people that were doing reviews on it, they were saying you get about 5 hours of usage on this here, on the gimbal. Now, I don't know about you, but to hold this thing for 5 hours in my hands, I think I'd be a little tired. If I'm going to shoot a video, I'm not saying I couldn't do it, but, I guess you could switch off and switch hands to it. But, yeah, that's just a little, that's a little much but at least it gives you 5 hours of time. And the good thing about it is once the unit is fully charged, let me just go back up here and here. Once the unit is fully charged, then you could, just if your cell phone does run very weak or whatever, it's starting to drain out, then you could use that option to plug it into here. Okay, that's what that USB thing is. And they tell you really briefly about it when you're doing it, when you're putting your phone in there, how to adjust it. It's got like a little notches of your little increments here where you could extend this here like that. It comes out so much like that, right? And then what you do is you put your phone in here and you balance it. The whole premise behind that there is to balance the phone. I'll just give you a quick demo really quick of that. I'm not going to turn it on, but what you were going to do is, of course, and you're always going to face this, right? You're always going to face this out. Let's do it this way really quick like this. You're always going to face it where you're not going to have it like that, but what you do is go like this. Actually, it's got to go the other way. And it expands. Okay, it's got to go that way. I'm sorry. Okay, so see how it is right now? And the purpose of that, the reason why they say to do it that way, to do it before you turn on, is not so you strain the motor. So what you're going to do is you just move this in like this here, and you can see it kind of like almost balances out pretty much, okay? And, you could do the fine adjustments like that, too much, too little. I always found it when I do it this way, I just move the phone. It's a matter of positioning the phone. You slide it in and out to get that almost perfect level feel. Like that. Well, this is not really that good on here, but let's see. A little more. Nope, too much. That's pretty good. And then when you power it on, of course, you're going to get a little, get a little audible sound here when you hold on this button down here, right? I think it's this one. No, this one here. I'm sorry. You got to hold it. I'm sorry. You got to hold it for a while. See, and you already go. Well, you would power on your phone on. Okay, and then this here you can move it back and forth like this, go up and down. Okay, really cool little thing. I can't wait to use it. I plan on using it. Whatever you do when you have this thing on here, like when it's on the on position, don't force the motor. Like if it's not doing anything, try to keep in mind you don't want to force it because you could break the gears in here and stuff. Everything you're going to do is through the buttons. Okay. This goes up and down. This button here moves it sideways, right and left, right and left, whatever. And this one here, same button, pans it up and down like that. It will pan it. Okay, it's really nice. And I just want to tell you something really quick. Let me show this thing off because I don't want to kill the juice on there. I'm probably definitely going to use it later to make a video. How I got this here? I'll take the glass off. How I got this here? Believe it or not, I got this for $16. Now, if you go to their website. Let me take my phone out really quick here. If you go to their website, I believe this unit, if I'm not mistaken, I thought I seen right, it goes for about 100. At least that's what some of the people were saying on there. This unit would go for $100. That's the only reason why I never bought one, to be honest with you. I never bought one because I didn't want to spend that kind of money. And I just want to share with you as to why I bought this. Now, for those who know me, I consider myself to be a frugal entrepreneur. okay? I like to do things on the cheap. I know it sounds crazy. People say, oh, God, here we go. No, but seriously, what had happened was, just to share this really quick with you guys, what had happened was eBay was giving $25 coupon to people that have been on eBay for a long time. I've been on eBay since July of 1999, which makes it over 20 years, okay? So they gave a lot of people who've been on it for many years a $25 coupon. So I remember reading about these here and seeing them in YouTube videos, and I seen people using them, stuff like that. I said, that looks like a pretty cool device. You know, I said, I'd like to have one myself. But they were kind of pricey. You know, even like you say, $100 is a lot of money. Well, to me it is. To me it is, folks, all right? I'm on a strict budget. You know, I'm on a pretty much fixed income and stuff like that. So I kind of watch my spending. And I said, I always like to get one of these here. And when the opportunity came up, when eBay gave that coupon and says, hey, you know, because you've been with us for so many years, we want to offer you a $25 coupon. So I'm going to drop the link to the site below. Now, I'm telling you right up front, okay, this company has not contacted me to throw this little segue out there. And I am not getting any kickbacks or feedbacks. This is not a demo that they sent me. I paid for this here. It's mine. The only reason why I'm doing a free shout out to them is because I really love the product. People say, well, there are better ones out there. Yeah, well, if you want to spend a couple $100 more, whatever it is, that's fine. But for me, this works. This is perfect for me. It works really good. I got this here. Okay, now I believe it's pre-owned. Although it seems like it's brand new. To be honest with you, I thought it was going to come. I thought it was just going to come in a pack, you know, in a box with this and just a USB cable. But as you can see, it came with all that stuff there and the case as well. I got this here. They were listing it for. Check this out. This, what I just showed you, with everything came with it, for $38, $38 plus best offer. So I gave them the $38. I could have said, would you do 30? And they probably would have taken it. Now, I'm not saying they're going to, so people say, hey, you know, I went on there and I offered them a little cheaper price and didn't take it. I'm just telling you, they have a best offer. I felt for $38, I figured, let me give them what they want. It's a nice item here. It really is nice. It's got a nice rubbery feel over here. And I really like it. And I think, you know, even though I could have probably, you know, maybe got it for a little cheaper with the best offer, I said, you know what, $38 is okay. It's doable. But the reason why I wasn't too concerned about the price, again, eBay gave me the $25 coupon. So I ended up getting this item here for $16 and change. That's the shipping. Yeah, they had to charge it. No, free shipping. That was the what was that $16 for? No, that was a discounted price. Yeah, that's it. It was a discounted price. Plus, they also added the tax in there. That threw me off for a second. I said, wait a minute. No, what is that price? No, it was for that was it. That's the price. It was $38 minus the $25. Plus, they added it was free shipping. And I got it for, and I got the, you know, they had to add sales tax to it. So that's where it came to $16 and change. So I said, it's not bad. I mean, considering what it's all about. And I like the idea, like I said, you got the tripod here. And the other thing that really sold me is because I like a selfie stick, I like this part where it comes out like this here. Okay. Really nice. You might want to check it out. And I believe they have a return policy. I think it's up to, I'm not sure if it's up to 14 days. You got to look into it. You got to check that part out. Figure out. I will drop the link below as to where I picked this thing up. Just unscrewing this off here. So, yeah, I just wanted to share it really quick with you guys. And now, for those who are new, I guess I said it in the beginning. I hope I did. I just want to say, if this is the first time hit my YouTube channel, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time of your day to check it out. My name is Rich Pasini. I do the Let's Talk eBay, and I do reseller news. Plus, I'm also a vlogger. My YouTube channel, for all intents and purposes, folks, to share this really quick, is to help inspire and share. And I do talk about e-commerce. There are going to be times when I may talk about something else outside of e-commerce. I might talk about digital photography. Now, not that I'm a professional photographer or videographer. You know, I'm not a professional videographer either. But there are times I like to share tips and tricks with you guys on how I take pictures and how to save money. Okay, outside of doing the reseller news. Now, if you are thinking about selling on eBay, or you are a seasoned seller like I consider myself because I've been with eBay for over 20 years, this is the channel for you. Okay, I know there's other channels out there, but I'm talking about my channel. I like to share the news with you guys. When things come out, you know, when I get these Google alerts or whatever, as soon as they come out, I have to pick and choose what I want to share with you guys, and I will put it out there and make you guys, you know, I'll present it to you guys. And hopefully, and just hopefully, you guys will get a takeaway from it, and you'll subscribe to my channel. You'll keep coming back for more. I need your help in growing this channel, okay? My goal before the year is up, before the new year, I love to see this channel grow to at least 1,000 subscribers. That's my milestone for it. It's growing organically, okay? On occasion, yes, I do get people that subscribe and unsubscribe. I don't know, you know, maybe I'm not being too direct, you know, direct in my my opening and how I present my YouTube channel to people. But it is, you know, basically it is a channel that deals with e-commerce, online reselling, okay? But again, I also do other stuff as well, folks. So I hope that doesn't turn anybody off. I like to do some how-tos, do-it-yourselves. Matter of fact, I did a couple cooking tips back in the day. They're still up there as well, as far as I know. So it's really hard to tell when you got over 2,000, over 1,000 videos and climbing. It's really hard to remember verbatim what I produced back then. But you know, just to give you a little oversight, I've been on. I signed up with YouTube back in 2013. So, but my channel has kind of like been basically for demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos, and I plan on doing those again. You know, I do kind of like throwing them in the mix. That's one thing about YouTube. You never get bored. At least on my channel, I'm going to always try to keep fresh content coming in. I want you guys to keep coming back for more. But the most important thing, I don't want my channel to be a waste of time to you guys. I want you to get something out of it. Okay, when you come here, I want you to get something out of my channel. Okay, I want you to get a takeaway from it. And you might say, well, so you're doing the news, you're just letting us know what's going on. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But it's to bring good ideas and good points and, you know, information to you guys. Something that's going to help you out or make you aware of something. If there's changes going on within eBay, I want to make you guys aware of it. Okay. But the whole point behind this channel, and I can't stress it enough, is that you guys get a takeaway from it. Okay. You know, it's I want my channel to be a channel like you say, you know, I didn't know about that there. I'm glad he brought that to my attention. You know, that really was helpful. That was a helpful tip. You know, I want you to get a takeaway like that. Okay. So the other thing I want to say really quick, if you are new, I do not discuss religion and politics on this channel, and there is no profanity whatsoever. So I consider this a clean content channel. I consider it a kid-safe channel. Okay, you're not going to see me doing any zany antics, jumping out of planes, parachuting, cliff diving, or anything of that sort. So forget about that. If that's the type of adventurous person you're looking for or channel, this is not the channel for you, folks. It's not. I don't do those type of things. I will not do anything to endanger my life, my safety, or anything else, and I wouldn't encourage that to anybody. So if you guys hit my channel for the first time, just keep that in mind. That's what I'm all about. All right. Now that I went with that long intro, I want to jump out of this window here, and I want to share some stuff with you guys. Pretty interesting stuff. Well, I think so. It's interesting news. It's eBay news. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, before I get started, I just want you guys to know I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs to where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. Before I get started, I just want to say one thing. I highly recommend you go directly to the websites. That's why I give you URLs, is for the simple reason is because they have active hyperlinks in there, and you may want to read more about that particular topic or subject that we're talking about. I also like to throw out the dates so you know the information's current. It's not too old. Although there are times I like to revert back to older dates. For the simple reason is it might be something that I want to bring to your attention from the past to the present, but that doesn't happen too often, so no need to worry. Okay, let's start with the first one. Pretty interesting title here. Let me give you the URL first. It's www.ladbible.com. This story came out September 14th, 2020. It's ultra rare baby Yoda Ushi has landed on eBay and currently listed at $14,400. Now, folks, just to let you know a little about myself, I'm very curious by nature, and when I see things like this come up, I want to go directly to the website to see if it's valid. Now you might say, well, why wouldn't it be valid? You know, I'm just curious, and I want to see. And right now they're saying it's current listed, and it is. But here's the thing I want to share with you guys. If you go to the regular eBay and type in, baby, you know, this title here, you're not going to find it because it's U.S. You know, you're going to be in the U.S. hopefully, right? This is Australia, so you got to go to the eBay Australia in order to view this here. Now, so far they listed it at $14,400. I did a little research. I clicked it on. Check this out. Look what it went up to, folks. Yeah, there you have it. Let's get this out of here. There you have it. It's up right now at $99,400. It's got 95 bids on it from Australia. It has 3 days, 16 hours left. Okay, this is the real deal. As far as I know, we could actually click it on and bring it gets a regular, you know, bigger window here and read more. And there you go. Here it is, folks. Look at this. Okay, that's it. Now, what always fascinated me, I have to honestly, what always fascinated me is how people, how they have this type of money. I know that people have this disposable income, but this is crazy. I mean, look at this little thing. I mean, look at let's get it. Look at this thing. Okay, look at this. I mean, what could it possibly cost back then? Think about it. What could this thing possibly cost back then, or whenever it was sold? Right? Unbelievable. And here's the price. This is eBay. Look it up here. Look at my mouse cursor. This is eBay. This is no smoke and mirrors, folks. This is no smoke and mirrors. It's got 95 bids. Is it unbelievable or what? I mean, I just find it amusing. I don't know how big could that thing be. Like that big? And I think, well, let's see what other pictures they have here. Let's see. I'm just curious myself. Unbelievable. It just fascinates me. I can't get over this here. You know, someone said once before, you know, if they sell these things, it doesn't necessarily mean that the item's going to sell for that price. I don't know. It's got bids on it. And the way I understand the way eBay works, not me, I ain't buying this thing. I don't want to be committed. So here it says get notified when the price drops. I don't think so. Anyway, I don't care if it drops down to $1,000 or $50. I'm not going to buy it. First of all, it's in Australia anyway, but that's besides the point. I find it amusing because, you know, to see something like this here to sell for that kind of money. Oh, however, I did a video a while back. I might have did it one of the reseller news. Let's Talk eBay, where I talk about back in '92, I think it was, or well, not '92. It was back because eBay didn't come out back then. It was in 1995 they started, if I'm not mistaken. I listened to eBay radio, and they were talking about what do you call it there? A Beauty and the Beast, Black Diamond, brand new, never opened VHS tape. Okay. If you type in, do a Google search, type in Beauty and the Beast tape that sold for $30,000 on eBay, it should bring it up. That's what supposedly it sold for, and the person sold 2 of them. Now, for some people, that's a nice salary. You know, if that's valid and true, which I believe it to be, because it's still posted on eBay, $60,000 for 2 VHS tapes that were probably $5.99 back in the day. You know, back in 1992. You know, that's my kids are in that age bracket there, you know, like that's when they were born around that time. I mean, and those tapes didn't go for much money. But supposedly, this was a Black Diamond tape. It was brand new, sealed back from 1992, I believe. And, yeah, supposedly 2 of them sold for $30,000 each. Do a Google search, you'll know what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, every time I log on to eBay, I still get that there. It shows you the Beauty and the Beast, because I guess when I did my video, I guess it got, you know, stuck in my home page. I don't know why it shows up like that, but it does. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys. All right, let's close these windows out. Let me see something here. I usually like to read a little into it before I close it out. It goes, the first time that, wait, hold on here. My thing is moving, my mouse. Stop moving. It's that time of the year again when people's mouths collectively drop to the floor over disbelief over the Ushis, okay? Yes, those tiny bits of plastic back again, and they're causing just as much mayhem as last year. It says Woolworths is doing a promotion at the moment where you can get a little Disney toy every time you spend more than $30, they quickly become a collector's items. Now, I never see, this is the stuff, this is why I like doing the reseller news and Let's Talk eBay. These are things I'm not aware of all the time. And you might say, well, the person's been on eBay for over 20 years. You're not familiar with things like this? No, I'm not really. No, I never knew about this collectible. This is the first time I'm talking about this Ushi thing here. You know, as far as I remember, I don't remember talking to stories about this before. Maybe I did, but I don't remember. And it just fascinates me to know, like, now these things are collectible type of items. I mean, who thinks that? I mean, I don't really, to me, if I see these things in a store, in a thrift store, I wouldn't even think to pick them up. But now I will keep an eye out for them because, you know, you don't let a good thing out. Like the rest of the people in the thrift stores, they may pass these things up and down, you know, but I'll say, hey, you know, I seen this on, you know, I did this story on my YouTube channel. Now I'm going to keep a lookout for it. You never know. You might not find that. And if I do find it, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get money like this. Who's to say? I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going to get $99,000, but you never know. But there are, just to give you a heads up, there are people in the U.S. selling these things here too. Crazy prices too. If you do a little research on it, they're selling for crazy prices. So it goes on to say, shoppers across Australia are keen to snap up every single one, and the competition gets fierce when the supermarket giant releases a rare and ultra rare Ushis. Well, one of the first ones that have been found and has already been listed on eBay for an eye-watering amount, and this is what they're talking about. This was for $14,000. You can see how it shot up to $99,000. I believe it's the same person. Okay, but anyway, I'm not going to get too much into this. I gave you the URL to this website here. I don't have to give you eBay's. You know that as well. So we're going to bump out of that one, and we're going to bump out of this one here. And now we're going to go with the next windows here. This outside of the other ones first. This is going to be from the Bulletin Time. Let me give you URL. It's a one word now. The Bullet Time, right? Yeah, the Bullet. No, Bulletin Time. I'm sorry, the Bulletin Time. The Bulletin Time.com. Sorry, guys. This story came out September 14, 2020. It says eBay bans the sale of face masks and antibacterial gel. Again, didn't know. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys. Keep you guys in the loop. That's what my YouTube channel is all about, to help inspire and share and to keep you guys in the loop. Okay, it goes on to say, for news and updates on the coronavirus pandemic, visit the WHO website, which is the World Health Organization website they're talking about. eBay announced that it will ban the sale of face masks, antibacterial gel, and disinfectant wipes, in addition to eliminating any product, with the exception of books, that uses the words in the title or description COVID-19, coronavirus, or 2019, or COV. Okay, effective immediately, eBay will block new products and begin to remove those that sell. Masks, including Los Modelos, okay, N95, N100, and surgical masks, hand sanitizers / gel, disinfectant wipes. The company said in a press release published on March 5th. Okay, now this story came out September 14th, as you know. It says the e-commerce site indicated that many of these products violate the laws and regulations of the United States, eBay's policies, and handle unfair prices for buyers. Okay. Again, I'm not going to read the whole thing. You guys could check it out when you get the chance. Okay. All right. So I gave you the URL to it. Let's move on. Now, these next, let's see, it's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These next 5, no, outside of that one, no. Next 4 windows are going to be from one of my favorite sites is ecommercebytes.com. I love this site. This is my go-to site. But every now and then I pick up other sites to, you know, keep the little content fresh. Okay, so let me give you the URL. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. Now, as I said earlier, I don't have any affiliate links, so I don't get any kickback when I tell you guys to go to these sites. But, however, as you can see over here where my mouse is to the far left, it says e-commerce bytes, sign up for free. You can get their news flash and updates. You enter email address, and it says how heard. If you want to put in how you heard, that you heard on Richard J. Pasini's YouTube channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm not getting anything for it. Okay, nobody from e-commerce bytes contacted me. I just love this site. It's got a lot of good information. This is my number one, and also eBay, but this is my number one go-to site. Okay, so I just want to throw it out there. All right, this story came out September 10th, 2020. This is Peter Midia. Whoever don't know who Peter Midia is, he's the one who founded the eBay, back, I believe, in 1995, and apparently let's read along here. It seems like he's retiring. So it goes on to say Pierre Omidyar retires from eBay board. eBay founder Pierre Omidyar is retiring from the board of directors, retaining the title of director emeritus. The move comes after a tough 21 months during which eBay has targeted by activists, investors, and rocked by a scandal. Oof. Jesse Kahn of Elliott Management, which was one of the first firms that targeted eBay back in January 2019, has also stepped down from the board of directors. Just 3 months ago, 2 longtime members left the board: Chairman Tom Tierney, who joined in 2003, and Fred Anderson. And 12 months ago, former eBay CEO Devin Wenig left the board as the result of his abrupt departure from the company. Still don't know what that was all about, but I don't ask questions. eBay named 2 new members to the board. It announced Thursday: Carol Hayes, former executive vice president and chief financial officer of CIT Group; Mohawk Schroff, senior vice president of engineering at LinkedIn; and the current chairman of the board is Paul Pressler. Was quoted, "We are delighted to add Carol and Mohawk to our board. Their appointments will add a significant experience and expertise at the critical time to support the technology-led reimagination of eBay." Okay, you can read the rest of this here. The rest of the stories, there's not much to read on here, but because, like I said, because I started in the beginning with the intro to my gimbal, I'm going to try to keep it short as possible. Here's the thing I want to share with you guys. The reason why I tell you go to the sites is because when you see the blue over here, the blue lettering, those are active hyperlinks. On the side here, on my mouse cursor moving up, those are active hyperlinks too. So when you come to this site, not only do you might want to read the story, you might want to check out the other stuff as well. So that's why I keep telling you to go there. All right, we're going to bump out of this window here. Okay, eBay limits. This story came out September 13, 2020. I already gave you the URL, so I'm not going to keep repeating it. It says eBay limits who can see new app content. eBay mobile app has a new feature, but eBay is not making it available to everyone. Interesting. Last week, eBay announced that the launch of the new eBay channels targeted for luxury watch enthusiasts to connect them with inspiration from a luxury watch world and eBay's incredible selection. It goes on to say, when asked how to access the feature, a moderator explained, the eBay channels show on a home screen when a member has been identified as a watch enthusiast by their purchase history. Another moderator expanded on that response with the following reply. Okay, now if you click that on, you could read more into this here. Okay, all right, let's go to the next one. It's so nice to see the windows getting smaller. This one cast September 13, 2020. eBay prohibits seller from making goodwill gesture. Interesting. Now, when you hear Ina Steiner, that's the one I showed you earlier. Well, if you've seen that picture later, she's the co-founder and the editor for e-commerce bites. So they're writing in, it's either buyer or seller writing in to Ina Steiner, and hopefully, just basically put the word out there. Okay, so it says, Dear Ina, I received an order from a customer and found an error in my listings right before I was to ship that item that would have had a guaranteed return. I reached out to the customer, explained the situation, and I profusely apologized. I never received a reply from the customer. I had no choice but to cancel the sale, which was painful for me, as it likely will be for the customer because it was a nice sale. That stinks, right? You get a sale and something crazy happens. Because when I went to the cancel and I looked at the reason for canceling, there was no option for error in listing. The closest choice is the item damaged or out of stock. Which in this instance are both untrue regardless. This is the defect of my account, and I doubt that the customer will understand. It goes on to say here, why is this popping up here? Oh boy, okay. It goes on to say here, I was hoping that there would be an additional field that would allow me to explain, but no, just 3 options, and none of those options are remotely relevant. Okay. eBay should add a little more to that stuff there, because sometimes when you give limited return features for the buyer, for example, not as described, or item is defected, not working, stuff like that, they should add something else to it when it comes to a return processing. Because if you only if they only have a limited of so many return, features, whatever in it, that doesn't really help out much, you know what I'm saying? And it can reflect a negative on your a little, well, you'll take a little hit on your customer account there. You want to keep in good standard with eBay, especially when you're a top-rated seller. In my case, I'm also a power seller as well, so I really want to keep a good, good clean record with my account, and I want to maintain the 100% positive feedback as well. So I understand where this person's coming from. It would be nice if eBay could add some other stuff to that there when it comes to return policies. All right, we're not going to get too much into that there. Please check it out. And we're on the last one for e-commerce bites. This one came out September 9, 2020. Two eBay sellers encountered some oddities today. All right, it goes again. Someone's writing to Ina. Dear I am 10+ year eBay seller and managed payments. By a chance, I clicked on a sale that seemed to have an unusual low payout for the sale amount. There was a 0.45 cent international fee on the sale, but I don't sell international, and the sale is going to Virginia. I called eBay and they said they didn't know why it was on there, and that they would remove it. That was hours ago, and it's still not removed. I have seen the screenshots. If you want them, by the way, I am a long-time reader here and want to express my sincere gratitude for your work. It has been a great help to me. Okay, and then somebody else had written into it as well. Again, I'm not going to read too much into this. The bottom parts of the comments, I highly recommend you check them out, because, folks, there are things that people bring out in the comments that you and I might not be aware of, and sometimes those comments are really interesting. If you get my drift, you got to check them out. All right, and that is the last for e-commerce bites. Again, I put the information out there. Your job is to pick up where I left off. Okay, last but not least. Yes, beware of eBay scams. I talked about this in my other videos. I don't like, when I hear the word scam, it bothers me, especially selling on eBay. When these things come up, I will put them out there for you guys to make you aware of what's going on, okay? So every now and then, you're going to see these pop up into the equation, so to speak, all right? This story, let me give you the title first. It's www.theherald-news.com. Okay, so you got the URL, and you can read more into this here. The title is Beware of eBay Scams. This story came out September 13, 2020, and let's read a little to it. Let's read into this here. It says, to the editor, I am a Boy Scout, a troop out in Plainfield for one of my merit badges. I have written an article to share information on a subject I chose. I want to talk about eBay scams and how my brother was scammed out of $1,400. He was looking at a website called letgo.com. Now, for those who know letgo.com, it's almost like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. You put things on there, people come to your house, they pick the goods up. That's what Letgo is all about, in case you're not familiar with it. This is a website where you can take a picture of whatever you want to sell, post it on a website. My brother was on this website and found an ATV for sale for only $800. This is a great deal for this ATV. He emailed the seller and was told that she was getting divorced, and that's why it was so cheap. The seller wanted $800 in eBay gift cards, so my brother got the gift cards. Folks, I didn't get a chance to read this whole story through. I'll be upfront and honest with you. I pick them out, and I want to share this information with you guys. Please, for yourselves, when you hear a seller wanting that amount in eBay gift cards, run away from it as quick as you can. Just close out, X out, get out, whatever you got to do. That is a telltale sign that's a scam, most likely. Now, some people say, well, you can't say everything, it's always a scam, because maybe people like to get paid. All I'm saying is, you guys could do what you want. But when I see this, anytime a seller is asking for gift cards, that should be a telltale sign. A light bulb should go off and you said, hey, that don't sound right. I teach my kids things. If you feel something's not right, most likely it's not. If you got this gut feeling that something's not right, most likely you're right about that. Stay away from it. Run away from it. Okay? Because I feel sorry for this kid. I don't know. We're going to read a little more into it, but I don't know what happens in a case like this. Let's read a little more into this here. I don't know if eBay is going to be on the side of the seller, the brother, whatever. Let me get a little swig of water here. All right, let's read a little more into this here. So we got that part there. It says, then the seller asked my brother to take a picture of the cards and the receipts. I didn't get a chance to read this whole thing. And send it to them. Then the seller emailed my brother again and asked for another $600 for shipping insurance, which would be paid back in cash when the ATV would be delivered. So my brother sent another $600 in eBay gift cards. See the last part of it, folks? The ATV never showed up. Data said my brother got scammed out of $1,400. So we learned that it's not always safe to buy things on the internet. Scott Pash, Plainfield. I'm going to back out of this, and I just want to share my my take on this stuff. Okay, so stick with me. Please don't. It's not finished yet. Just stick with me for a second. Wow, that is a sad story, folks. That part is sad. Like I said again, I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing, but I just want to share my take on that type of purchase. First off, and this is basically myself, I never had it happen, thank God, knock on wood, where I got scammed out of something like that. But here's my word of advice to people. You could take it or leave it. I'm just sharing it out there. I'm throwing it out there. Folks, when it comes to buying cars, boats, ATVs, landscape equipment like those sit-down tractors or whatever it may be, deal with local sellers. Deal with local sellers where you can go and pick up the thing. Now, if it's something that you're going to need a pickup truck or whatever, however you're going to get it, depending, what it is, deal with local sellers. That goes for cars as well. Look, I love eBay. Okay? I buy little things from them. My main things I usually buy from them, outside of buying my gimbal there, is I buy my printer toner cartridges. That's basically what I buy for when I need them, which is very rare. Okay? For the most part, when it comes to cars, boats, ATVs, go in person. Go there, it's like that old saying, if you're going to buy a car where you could start it up, you could see it in person, kick the tires, take it for a test drive, things of that nature. But to sit there and buy something like that, an ATV is a pretty big thing, if it's one of those quads or whatever, it's a big thing. I could see the insurance, how it's going to come out. Hopefully they'll put it in a box or crate. I don't know. I never order anything that big. But for the most part, buy it local. Buy it where you could drive to the person's house and you could give it the once over before you pick it up. But on eBay, the way I usually work it is I won't release my address until I have things that require pickup, a local pickup. I will not post my information out there, my address, my street address out there for the world to see, although anybody could probably find it out anyway. But I like to give it to the buyer or the potential buyer at that time. If they are interested, I will give it to them after they make the purchase. That's how I do it. And I usually message them. I'll say, if you are interested in this, let's say they make a best offer and they're questioning, let's say they're asking questions about something. I'll message back and say, well, if you are interested and you make a purchase, I will then release my home address for you to come pick up the thing. We'll set that pickup date and a time. Okay? Now, there are people that, not to drive off the topic here, there are people that don't like people coming to their house. I understand that. I understand it wholeheartedly. People are afraid. People feel uneasy. First off, you shouldn't let anybody go in your house. Okay? There should be no reason, even if people say, well, even though wintertime, you're going to make a no, because if I'm selling something that's required to pick up, like I sold a chair, or an office chair, last summer or whatever it was. I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. I had the chair wrapped up in plastic. The guy came by. He paid for it already. Why don't I take the, go ahead. He goes, I just want to check it out before I take it. Go ahead, check it out. It was the summertime. Would I do that in the wintertime? Absolutely. I'm not going to have people come in my house. Okay? I'm not going to have people come in my house to make a purchase. And what I usually do is I have a couple items there. Well, I got a 32-inch TV, a big, it's in a box, a big box. That's for local pickup. And what I do is when I make the arrangements with the buyer, I give them my home address, my phone number. I tell them, call me when you're ready, when you're down the block or whatever, or when you're in the area. And what I do is I'll wheel it out. If it's a heavy item, I'll wheel it out on a dolly, whatever, and wait at the end of the driveway. When a person comes, I will help them load it in their car and be off with them. That's it. There's no reason I come to my house. And there should be no reason why you let them in your house. If you're gonna do sales like that, we have local pickups. Do like I do. Keep it in your, wheel it out to the driveway when they're ready to get there. This way, when they come, boom. You don't need people coming in your backyard. Okay? And you don't need people going into your house. There should be no reason for it. But people had asked me in like a Facebook group, how do you feel about having people come to your house? I said, I'm okay with it. I've sold quite a few items where people had to come pick it up. It was just the items too big to ship out. I'm not going to sit there and try to ship something out that's big. I have a little small car anyway, and the box for that 32-inch TV, whatever it is, 32 or 42-inch TV, it's big. I would have to put it on the roof of my car, and not only that, then I got to worry about damaging my car, my roof, whatever. I know they got roof racks, but I don't have the vehicle for it. I don't have a pickup truck. So the other thing is too, if people do have pickup trucks or vans, then you can meet the person in a parking lot. And they always tell you, if you're going to meet a person in the parking lot, go to a police station or go to an area where it's really, where it's well lit and all that stuff. First of all, you shouldn't be doing transaction night. However, I did. It was for a karaoke. It was yay big. And the guy was coming from New York, near upstate New York. Well, not upstate, but it was up there. And it was about an hour and 45-minute drive for this guy. And he said, look, I'll probably be at your house at 8:30 p.m. Is that okay? I said, sure. I don't go bed early anyway. I'm on his computer from 6 o'clock in the morning till 12 midnight, sometimes 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So for me, the guy came around. He got here around 9 o'clock. He told me, he goes, I'm here. I walked it out to the driveway. I waited for him to come pick it up. Boom, helped him load it up. He was on his way. Now, in a situation like that, you might say, well, you could have taken it you could have went to a parking lot, a shopping center, whatever, and met the guy there, whatever. Some people tell you go to a police station. I'm not going to meet somebody at a police station. Police station's about 10 miles away, 15 miles away from me to go make a transaction. And what are you going to do? You're going to go to a police station and say, excuse me, officer, yeah, can you stand by the door? Not any time you go there, they're hanging out in the office, the police station there. I'm sure they probably would. I mean, I'm sure that if you told a cop and say, look, could you come out here? I'm making a transaction. I'm a little concerned. But sure they would do it, But I'm not going to go to that extreme. If you're going to do something like that, go to a parking lot where it's well lit, a Walmart parking lot, a shopping center parking lot. This way, if you feel more comfortable having people there and they're not at your house, if that's what makes you feel good, then go for it, okay? For the most part, though, getting back to the other thing, I really feel bad for that guy, that kid or whatever, just remember one thing. When you hear something from a seller and they ask for gift cards, do away with it, man. Get away from it. Not good. Not a good thing. All right. I shared that information with you guys. I hope that this information I put out is helpful to you guys. Okay? I hope you get a takeaway from it. I hope it's been, helpful in a way where, you've gained something out of it. That's, like I said again, when I do my channel, my creators channel is to help inspire and share, and I hope you guys do get a takeaway from it. And to all of those who are new to my YouTube channel, I just want to say thank you and welcome for taking the time out of your busy day to check out my video. It is greatly appreciated. It really is. If you guys like my video, if this is the first time you're hitting it, please don't forget that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and if you want to be notified as to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. Because, folks, there are going to be new videos coming out. Okay, you're going to see a little change in content. I'm not saying I'm shying away from the reseller news or Let's Talk eBay, but I'm going to probably be adding a little different things to the mix. I need to grow this channel. Okay, I love to grow it. Millions and millions of people. I'd love to have millions of people, on my YouTube channel, subscribers. But my biggest milestone right now is to get this to at least 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, or by the new year. I don't know if I'm going to hit that milestone. I may not. But you know what? Rest assured, I'm still going to be doing my videos, and you guys will still be getting the reseller news on Let's Talk eBay. Okay? So I'm not going to let you down unless something happens, for the most part. I will keep doing my videos. And like I said again, the most important thing to me is that you guys get a takeaway from it. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Let's Talk eBay. Today is September 15th, 2020. Thank you again. If you are an eBay seller or think about selling on eBay, I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.